welcome back onto the platform. It is the show and the place and the state of mind where we do stories with no thought whatsoever. My name is Ryan.
My name is Kevin. Ryan?
Yeah?
Do you know what day it is today?
Why, it is Saturday.
It is the 40th episode. And that means...
You don't mean.
Oh, I mean...
Whoa. Sharing Spectacular.
Sharing Spectacular.
Sharing Spectacular. That's exciting.
Be honest with you, folks.
Yep.
We've been busy today.
Yep. We've been busy for a couple weeks/months now, if I'm being honest.
Yeah. So, if you notice a little less energy today, go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Sorry. I didn't mean to be so aggressive. I don't mean to be that way. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's all right. They understand. They can feel you through
I hope not.
They can. Through their ears, they can feel you.
That's unfortunate.
Everybody knows what you look like, the shape of your face. Tell me something about yourself, Kevin.
I'll tell you something
in
about
honor
myself.
of episode 40.
I don't know if I've said it before, but I'll say it again. If I haven't, I'm pansexual.
It's pretty swag of you.
I know.
That's a true fact.
That's a true fact. I enjoy sex with many genders.
That's pretty swag.
And I find many genders pretty.
That's pretty swag.
Thanks.
My fact about myself for episode 40 is that one half of my family is from South Africa. I have South African lineage.
You have blood.
I have South African blood in me. It's true. So there you
fucking go.
Kevin bore his sexuality, and I bore my
heritage.
I have dual citizenship.
Do you actually?
Yeah.
Wow.
Why? What's remarkable about that?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I have a passport and everything for South Africa.
You're a South African citizen.
Yep. I got my citizenship card.
Can you vote in their elections?
I guess technically, yeah.
Do you vote in their elections?
No.
You should vote in their elections.
I should. You're right.
Holy shit.
I don't know what good it'll do. South Africa has a lot of problems.
Hey, listen.
Yeah.
You can vote.
Always vote.
Always
You're right.
vote.
You're right. I should vote.
You should vote.
Okay.
Vote.
Well, why don't we get started on that end?
No.
Okay. Excuse me while I curl myself into a ball and I launch myself into this cannon that I've created for just such an occasion. One moment. Just gonna get in here.
Ryan, I think we should get started.
Can you hit the button first?
He's gone. So let's get started. I'm going to open up the app. And I'm going to get our suggestion. I'm thinking the suggestion today, let's do a relationship because I am alone right now. Oh, that's interesting. A step-parent/stepchild. All right. Give me just 1 second. I just need to come up with the title of the episode right now. Just gonna put on my best Ryan impression. Oh, he's back.
I flew around the whole world.
What'd you see?
Oh, what's the prompt? Stepchild?
Stepchild.
Cool.
And step-parent.
I saw the pyramids. They were pretty cool.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Did you see Angkor Wat?
Angkor what?
Angkor Wat.
What is that?
It's the enormous temple to Buddha that's in Cambodia.
Oh, yeah, I saw it. It was pretty cool.
It's awesome. I want to see it so bad.
The title for this episode.
Yeah. Step-parent, stepchild.
Yeah. So the title is
Step
To
This
Beat
My
Father.
Quote, air quotes.
So it's step to this beat, my father.
Yeah.
Great.
Okay.
We are making our way through a bumpin' club. It is playing bass-heavy tunes, such as this one. And it's a dimly lit room. There's sort of fluorescent, bright neon lights flashing intermittently on the dance floor. Around the outside of the room, there's like tables and stuff that are dimly lit by candles. This is a weird song, but people are loving it.
Kill that guy.
Yeah, people are loving it. They're really throwing it back on the dance floor, and more so than all of them. There's young people, there's hip people, but there's one person in the middle of the dance floor that everybody's really cheering on, that everybody's going really nuts for.
Why did Susan leave me?
And it's this beautiful person.
I should go back to school.
This is their favorite song. It's called I Hope I Could See My Kids Again.
I hope I can see my kids again.
That's the chorus. Everybody sings along. And as we hit the scat break, the beautiful person in the middle of the dance floor hits some awesome power poses. Everybody's losing their mind. It's like it's this loud, rowdy atmosphere. And then the song finally comes to its crescendo and ends.
Sorry, I'm gonna go
call. Folks start clapping. Yeah. And this mystery person stands off and takes off their hood. It is a young man with sort of a boyish face. He looks to be no older than perhaps 13 or perhaps 14. And he sort of does a cocky smile. He knows how good at dancing he is, and he knows how much everybody loves him. And he
That's
sort of
right.
Jesus Christ.
That's right.
Oh no.
What do you think of my moves?
We love them. We love your moves. We love your moves, Sticky Dan. That's his dance name, Sticky Dan.
Well, stick this in your eyeballs.
And he sticks a move.
Move.
Everybody loses their mind. And the owner of the club goes on the PA and it says, "Thanks again for Sticky Dan for stopping by. You know we all love you.
Whoa! Okay.
We love the sounds you make and the moves you do. A round of free drinks, everybody, in honor of Sticky Dan. We love him here at Club
Suddenly,
Funky."
on the PA, there's the sound of a door opening. The manager's not sure about this. Hi, excuse me.
Sorry, I'm doing
Excuse me.
what's going on here?
Daniel? This is your father.
Daniel in the middle of the room.
This is your father.
He goes, "Oh my god."
Carl. This is Carl. And you haven't come home today. You haven't come home for the last 6 days. Can you please?
Hey, buddy, you can stand back from the microphone. Not that far back.
Can you please come home?
They can't hear. Go closer.
Can you please come
Split the
home?
difference, pal.
Can you please come home?
Why do you sound so wet? Whose dad is this? This can't be Sticky Dan's dad. Sticky Dan puts his hood on and looks shamefully at the floor and says this. "Oh, man. I hope nobody knows that that's my real dad. I better play it off. Man, who's this loser, huh?" Everybody laughs.
Why is everyone laughing right now?
Why'd you go closer to the microphone again? The club owner's like giving him radio advice.
Two fingers.
2 fingers, man. 2 fingers. Sticky Dan.
Keep your fingers off the mic.
Don't touch the mic. Sticky Dan is. He's starting to feel like the crowd is getting uneasy. People are like, "Yo, is that really your dad, Sticky Dan?"
Hey, yo, Sticky Dan. That little square up there is not your dad, right?
No.
You must be blowing my asshole. Sticky Dan, you're...
I'm totally blowing your asshole. He's not my dad.
Wow, Sticky Dan. I was going to totally go and have a threesome with you, but now if that's your father, I don't think I will.
Stacy, no. We have science tomorrow. Don't leave.
Science? How old are we?
13.
13?
I said that at the beginning.
What?
What, were you not fucking listening?
No!
Sticky Dan's a young boy of 13 or 14.
Then I won't have a threesome with you. That would be illegal.
Yeah, that's true. I was wondering why you said that.
Well, I'm also 13, so
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
It's not illegal, but yeah, it's weird. So let's move on. Stacy leaves.
Stacy leaves.
Everybody starts leaving.
Oh, okay, I'm leaving. Bye-bye. Excuse me. Bye-bye. Bye.
yeah.
Excuse me.
No, guys, don't leave.
Okay, I won't leave.
Watch this trick.
I'm watching.
Who's this?
I'm, Ned.
Hey, Ned, check this out. He does like a
Sure.
spin. Is that enough to make you want to stay?
Ned's already gone.
The club is empty.
The bartender comes back. Yo, guys, I got the round out.
They're all gone. They're gone, Hernando.
Oh, boy. Everything okay, Dan?
No, it's my dad.
What, your dad? Who's your...
He goes up to the
So
bar.
I'm
Dad, you can come out. Everyone's gone.
Oh, okay.
Sir, that's a closet.
Hi, Dad.
Hi, Daniel.
Daniel's sitting at the bar. He has like a shot glass in his hand. It's full of ginger ale.
I'll have one of what he's having.
Yeah, the bartender or
Hernandez.
Hernando looks at Sticky Dan and he's like, "Oh man, let me get you another one." And he gives him another shot of ginger ale and then passes one to his dad. He says, "Why don't I leave you two alone for a bit here?"
That'd be great.
He
Harry.
throws his towel over the back. That's not my name. And he walks into the back.
Harry Nando. That's that guy.
Dad, what are you doing here?
Well, Daniel, I could ask you the same question.
You know this is where I go when I'm not at home. This is where I feel at home. I don't feel at home anymore. He downs his shot of ginger ale. He puts it upside down on the counter.
I hear you, but the simple truth of the matter is that this is not your home. I don't see a bed around here.
It's not my literal home, Dad. I don't sleep. I dance. I dance like this. He doesn't move.
Yeah, you know that you can't be dancing all the time.
I can, Dad. I can and I will. Dancing makes me feel free. Makes me feel free.
Unfortunately, you're 13 years old,
Yep.
and
I'm going to be 14 next January.
and I have legal custody.
I know
over
it's
you.
only February.
I have legal custody over you, and I'm working to your benefit. Your mother is very worried that you are spending so much time here in the club, getting hot and heavy, down and dirty, sexual style. When
I'm
you
not
are
getting
13.
down and dirty sexual style.
You're only 13. I saw you. You were getting down and dirty, sexual style. You were shitting on the floor. You were
I don't do that.
pissing all over the walls.
I don't do that. I just dance. I can't. I couldn't make it more. I'm only dancing, Dad.
No, like I know that, but that's what people call dancing, right?
No, Dad, not anymore. You're not hip
You were-
like
you were-
me.
I remember dancing. I remember when I used to.
Oh my
I remember when
God.
I used to bowl the. I remember when I used to commit tax evasion. I remember.
Is that what they called it?
I remember what it felt like to stick the fish hook up your urethra. Like I remember that
This
was
seems too specific to be referring about dancing, Dad.
that's what it was. I could show you the stick hook up.
Don't.
I could show you sticking-
He stands up from the bar and he downs his other shot of ginger ale and he's like, "I'm going home. Okay, you got what you wanted. I'm not gonna dance anymore. I'm going home."
Daniel,
What?
that's not what I wanted.
Well, what do you want,
I want you to be.
Dad?
Don't do air quotes at me.
I'll do all the air quotes I want, Dad.
I am your dad.
In the eyes of the law, maybe. Not in the eyes of my heart.
Well, okay. That's your opinion.
Yeah.
But I want you to hear mine.
Ugh.
You're my son, Dan.
Ugh. He sits down at the counter again.
I know that it wasn't my genetic code that made you.
Damn straight.
It was the genetic code of Joe Pesci. But Joe Pesci had an acting career. He couldn't take care of you. But
You
I
don't
could.
need to remind me, Dad.
I, Carl Splorkin, could have taken care of you. And I did. I stepped up when he stepped out. That's what I did. Just like back in the day when I used to do Eisenhower vaccine on the dance floor. But kiddo, little boy of mine, I need you to know.
I'm almost 14. In January.
I love you.
Ugh. Whatever. Can we go now?
Listen,
He puts his hand on his shoulder.
I want you to know that dancing is not wrong, but not arriving at the house for 6 days is wrong. And you should come back to our home.
Everything I need is here already. Chili cheese fries, ginger ale,
You're not Sonic the Hedgehog.
and dancing. I'm hurtling towards his IP, if I'm being honest. Unintentionally, fully unintentionally.
You're not Sonic the Hedgehog. Your name is Daniel.
Maybe I am.
You're Daniel Schlorpenhagen. So Daniel Schlorpenhagen.
Technically, my last I've taken my mother's last name, which is
Pesci.
Pesci Schlorpenhagen.
Pesci Schlorpenhagen.
What have you done to me?
I married your mother.
Ugh.
Now listen to me.
I've been listening to you this whole time. You said listen to me like 3 times.
Listen to me.
I know, that's a 4th.
I will show you my moves. I will get you home. But maybe for one more night we can dance. You can dance. Show me your moves. Show me your moves, and maybe I'll consider moving your bedroom into this club.
Really?
We'll see. Depends how hot, damn, dark, and dirty you get on that dance floor.
Could I move my nightlight in here?
There are lasers. I don't think it'll be necessary.
It's not the same kind of light.
Well, okay, then I guess
I like the pale pink glow.
You can
13.
move your Dumbo nightlight in.
Thanks. But only if I dance.
Only if you dance well enough.
Okay. You're on, old man.
I'm not old.
You're 37.
I'm 46 and 37.
How can those 2 things be true? Explain. Explain. How can those 2 things be true, Dad?
When you're older.
Fine. He steps out onto the dance floor. There's no lights and music anymore. It's all been turned off because just the fluorescence, the normal fluorescence overhead.
Give me a second.
Okay.
He pulls out his phone. Sticky Dan is about to sup on the eel's tail in this club right now. He sends it out.
I've never heard any of this lingo before.
Boom! The door's open wide. Yo, Sticky Dan!
Whoa!
Yeah, like people start
are all
running
these
in.
people?
It's
People-
the crowd again.
All the people start running in, but who is this? It's not young, hip people. It's people his dad's age.
Yo, someone's about to suck on the eel. Let's go!
That's not what we call it anymore. He's sucking on the eel, look!
Oh, I remember when I used to suck on the eel.
All these 40 to 60-something year
Hi,
olds.
Margie. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Don. Hi, Dan.
Hey, good to see
Daniel.
you again.
Hi, Fred.
Rambunctious.
My name is Carl Sloppenhagen.
Yeah, but that's not what they used to call you, is
Yeah,
it?
you're right. They used to call me Super Sloppenheader. Don't ask why, son.
Dad, I know why.
It's because I gave oral.
I know it. Don't say it. If you say it, it'll be true. For now, it's sort of a
right,
nebulous
kiddo.
truth.
All these people are here to see you dance.
All
So-
these people?
All these people.
You brought them here for me, Dad?
Mark,
Hi, Mark.
Jose,
Hi, Jose.
Rami,
Hi, Rami.
Bob,
Hi, Bob.
Philomena.
Are you gonna introduce everybody?
Well, unless you start dancing. Remember, kid. Like I always used to say when I was super sloppenheader. It's time to suck hard, suck fast, and suck forever. Be sloppy, kid. I believe in you, son.
And with that, Sticky Dan starts busting the nastiest fucking moves.
Wait, sorry. That's modern music. I need to go back to when the
Yeah.
dad would do.
It's old, but I can prove on it.
He starts busting it down so nasty.
Oh, everybody's like, oh,
Everybody starts clapping along.
yeah. I just imagine like this room full of like 40 to 50-year-olds just like clapping like in a circle, like, let's go.
Hey,
He's
look at that
busting it
kid
down.
move. Yeah. And everybody's having a great time. It's a wonderful.
Dad's like nodding his head like,
Yeah.
I remember when I was young.
It's a wonderful fusion of modern sort of hip hop sensibilities, but perfectly in time and tune and in style with the oldie
Manager
classics.
walks down.
Yeah.
What the fuck is happening?
And Hernando at the bar is like, look, it's a blending of modern and classical. It's a new kind of dance.
Let's call it ska.
And all these 40-somethings start joining Sticky Dan on the dance floor. It's a night to remember. Folks are doing the
All right,
worm.
all right.
Folks are doing the Charleston.
I'll do the sloppy header, suck your hog off.
Carl does the sloppy header, suck your hog off, which is just kind of like a normal dance.
Oh!
He comes in the middle of it for real. That's part of it. And they dance the night away, and everybody has such a good time. And Sticky Dan, he feels more at home than he ever has. He feels he and his dad, his real dad, more so than Joe Pesci ever was, are dancing in tandem in the middle of the dance floor. Folks cheering them on, not just for how they move, but how they move together. It's complemented and amplified in a way it never could be alone.
Time passes.
Yeah.
The doors of the club swing wide open. We see
Sunlight.
Sticky Dan and Sloppin' Header.
Yeah.
Both of them dressed in like 90s-esque street fashion, busting it down on the dance floor.
Yeah.
A woman busts through wearing like a normal person's dress. Like, where have you two been?
They both look up through their like tinted aviators, and they look at each other and they go,
Uh-oh. Mom's here.
"Yay!" Oh, that was fun.
I hope so.
It was it was just a nice simple one.
It's simple. And
It was about a dad and a son learning to love each other and communicate through dance,
through dance.
even when they didn't get along.
Even when most of the things that were said were deeply inappropriate.
Yeah.
Sorry.
What was the moral of that?
I think the moral of that is that you have to try to find common ground with someone before you start imposing your values on them. I think you need to get them on your level, on their level, on like just the level, you know?
Yeah.
Before you could start bossing them around.
Yeah.
Especially if you're trying to like educate them.
Yeah. And everybody knows that the best way to do that, the first step you can take, is to break it down sloppy style.
Yeah.
Yeah. So thanks very much for listening, everybody.
Listen, if you want to send in a suggestion, send it in at theplatform.pod.gmail.com.
Platform.pod.show@gmail.com.
That's what I said.
Yep. We all heard it.
I didn't. I said it wrong.
You can also message us on social media. If you want, you can leave us a review on the
Yes.
pod catcher of your choice.
Yes.
And maybe recommend us to a friend if you have a fun time with these episodes that we do. Thanks for listening for 40 episodes.
Exactly.
Weird.
It's strange that it's happening like this.
Is it really a sharing spectacular if we don't make sort of a secondhand comment on how weird it is that we've been doing this for so long?
I don't think it is.
I don't think it is.
It's fabulous. I love it. Every day I get to do this is so fun and wonderful. I leave it tired in the best way possible.
Yeah.
And I love doing this so much.
We leave it all out on the dance floor for you, just like Sticky Dan and Sloppy
Sloppy Sloppin' Header.
Yeah. Well, thanks very much, everybody. Have a good rest of your day, or end of your day if you're listening to this in the evening like a freak.
Be safe. Be lovely. And we'll see you on the dance floor.
See you on the dance floor, everybody.
Oh!
What move was that, Dad?
I'll tell you when you're older.
Oh, God.